Welcome to Part 5 of our series, Asset Protection for Business Owners. In this installment, we'll be diving into the essential legal tools and strategies that can help you safeguard your business and personal assets. As a business owner, it's crucial to proactively protect your wealth from potential risks, such as lawsuits, creditors, and other financial threats. In this video, we'll explore a variety of legal mechanisms you can use to shield your assets, including forming limited liability companies, LLCs, setting up trusts, understanding different business entities, and the importance of insurance. By the end of this video, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of how to utilize these tools to enhance your asset protection strategy and ensure the long-term security of your financial interests. Let's get started on fortifying your financial foundation and protecting what you've worked so hard to build. Utilizing legal tools for asset protection. Asset protection is a critical aspect of safeguarding the financial interests of business owners. By employing legal tools strategically, business owners can minimize their exposure to risks and protect their assets from potential threats. In this section, we will explore some of the key legal tools that business owners can use for effective asset protection. 1. Limited Liability Company, LLC. One of the most popular legal structures for asset protection is the Limited Liability Company, LLC. An LLC provides a shield of limited liability, separating the personal assets of the business owner from the business itself. In the event of legal claims or debts against the business, the personal assets of the owner are generally protected from being used to satisfy these obligations. 2. Trusts. Trusts are another powerful tool for asset protection. By transferring assets to a trust, business owners can create a separate legal entity to hold their assets. Depending on the type of trust established, the assets held within the trust may be safeguarded from creditors, lawsuits, and other risks. Trusts can also provide tax benefits and estate planning advantages in addition to asset protection. 3. Asset Protection Trusts. Asset protection trusts are specifically designed to shield assets from potential threats. These trusts are typically set up in jurisdictions that offer favorable asset protection laws. Asset protection trusts can be structured to hold various types of assets, such as real estate, investments, and business interests, providing an additional layer of protection beyond what a traditional trust may offer. 4. Business entities. In addition to LLCs, business owners can consider other types of legal entities, such as corporations or partnerships, for asset protection purposes. Each type of business entity has its own unique advantages and limitations in terms of asset protection. Business owners should carefully evaluate the specific needs of their business and seek legal advice to determine the most suitable structure for their asset protection goals. 5. Insurance. While not a legal tool per se, insurance plays a crucial role in asset protection. Business owners should maintain appropriate insurance coverage to mitigate risks associated with potential liabilities, lawsuits, property damage, and other unforeseen events. Insurance policies can help cover financial losses and legal expenses, providing an added layer of protection alongside legal tools. Utilizing legal tools for asset protection is essential for business owners to safeguard their hard-earned assets and mitigate risks effectively. By incorporating a combination of legal structures, trusts, business entities, and insurance coverage, business owners can create a comprehensive asset protection strategy tailored to their specific needs and circumstances. It is advisable for business owners to consult with legal and financial professionals to develop a robust asset protection plan that aligns with their overall business objectives and risk tolerance. Contracts, agreements, and asset segregation. Contracts, agreements, and asset segregation are crucial aspects of asset protection for business owners. By understanding and utilizing these tools effectively, business owners can safeguard their assets and minimize risks. In the video series, Asset Protection for Business Owners, this section provides detailed insights and guidelines on how to navigate these areas successfully. Contracts play a significant role in protecting business assets by clearly defining rights, responsibilities, and obligations of parties involved. Business owners should ensure that all contracts are well drafted, reviewed by legal professionals, and tailored to their specific needs. By including provisions for asset protection, such as indemnification clauses, limitation of liability, and dispute resolution mechanisms, business owners can mitigate potential risks and liabilities. Agreements, on the other hand, are formal arrangements that outline terms and conditions between parties. Business owners should enter into agreements with suppliers, partners, employees, and other stakeholders to protect their assets. These agreements should address ownership rights, confidentiality, non-compete clauses, and intellectual property protection to safeguard valuable assets and proprietary information. Asset segregation is a strategy that involves separating personal and business assets to shield them from potential risks and legal claims. Business owners should maintain separate bank accounts, titles, and legal entities for personal and business assets to prevent commingling and ensure clear ownership. By segregating assets properly, business owners can protect their personal wealth from business-related liabilities and lawsuits. Contracts, agreements, and asset segregation are essential components of asset protection for business owners. By understanding the importance of these tools and implementing best practices, business owners can mitigate risks, protect their assets, and ensure the long-term success and sustainability of their businesses. Limiting personal liability through legal strategies. Limiting personal liability through legal strategies is a crucial aspect of asset protection for business owners. By implementing effective legal tactics, business owners can safeguard their personal assets from being at risk in the event of business-related liabilities or lawsuits. Below is a detailed section on some key legal strategies that can be utilized to limit personal liability. 1. Business entity selection. One of the primary ways to limit personal liability is by choosing the right business entity structure. Limited liability entities such as corporations and limited liability companies, LLCs, provide a legal shield that separates personal assets from business liabilities. In the event of a lawsuit or debt, the personal assets of the business owner are generally protected. 2. Compliance with corporate formalities. To maintain the liability protection afforded by a business entity, it is essential to comply with all corporate formalities. This includes holding regular meetings, maintaining accurate financial records, and keeping business and personal finances separate. Failure to adhere to these formalities could result in piercing the corporate veil, where personal liability protection is disregarded by the courts. 3. Insurance coverage. Adequate insurance coverage is another important strategy to limit personal liability. Business owners should consider obtaining general liability insurance, professional liability insurance, and other relevant policies to protect against unforeseen risks. In the event of a lawsuit, insurance can help cover legal expenses and potential damages. 4. Asset protection trusts. Establishing asset protection trusts can be an effective way to shield personal assets from creditors and legal judgments. These trusts are typically irrevocable and place assets beyond the reach of potential claimants. It is important to consult with a qualified attorney when setting up an asset protection trust to ensure compliance with legal requirements. Risk management strategies. Implementing risk management strategies within the business can also help limit personal liability. This includes maintaining high safety standards, conducting thorough due diligence on business transactions, and ensuring compliance with industry regulations. By proactively addressing potential risks, business owners can reduce the likelihood of facing legal challenges that could impact personal assets. 6. Personal guarantees. Avoiding personal guarantees whenever possible is advisable to limit personal liability. While lenders or business partners may request personal guarantees for certain transactions, business owners should carefully evaluate the risks involved and explore alternative options such as securing the guarantee with business assets instead of personal assets. Business owners can effectively limit personal liability through a combination of legal strategies, such as selecting the right business entity, maintaining compliance with formalities, obtaining insurance coverage, utilizing asset protection trusts, implementing risk management practices, and minimizing personal guarantees. Seeking guidance from legal and financial professionals can help business owners develop a comprehensive asset protection plan tailored to their specific needs and circumstances. Asset protection through estate planning. Asset protection through estate planning is a crucial aspect for business owners to safeguard their wealth and assets for future generations. Estate planning involves creating a comprehensive strategy to manage and distribute assets in a tax-efficient manner, while minimizing potential risks such as lawsuits, creditors, and other financial threats. 1. Asset evaluation. The first step in asset protection through estate planning is to conduct a thorough evaluation of all your assets, including business interests, real estate, investments, and personal possessions. Understanding the nature and value of your assets is essential for devising an effective estate plan. 2. Asset titling. Proper titling of assets is crucial for asset protection. Business owners should consider structuring their assets in a way that shields them from potential liabilities. This may involve setting up trusts, limited liability companies, LLCs, or other legal entities to hold assets separately from personal assets and business assets. 3. Estate planning tools. Utilizing various estate planning tools such as wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and healthcare directives can help business owners protect their assets and ensure their wishes are carried out in the event of incapacity or death. Trusts, in particular, can be powerful tools for asset protection as they allow assets to be held for the benefit of beneficiaries while protecting them from creditors. For tax planning, estate planning also involves tax planning strategies to minimize estate taxes and capital gains taxes upon the transfer of assets to heirs. By implementing tax-efficient strategies such as gifting, charitable giving, and establishing trusts, business owners can reduce the tax burden on their estate and preserve more wealth for future generations. 5. Asset protection trusts. Asset protection trusts are a specialized form of trust designed to shield assets from creditors and legal judgments. By establishing an asset protection trust, business owners can protect their wealth from potential risks and ensure that their assets remain intact for their intended beneficiaries. 6. Continuity planning. In addition to asset protection, estate planning for business owners should also focus on continuity planning to ensure the seamless transfer of business interests to the next generation or key stakeholders. This may involve creating a succession plan, buy-sell agreements, and other arrangements to facilitate the smooth transition of business ownership. Overall, asset protection through estate planning is a multifaceted process that requires careful consideration of legal, financial, and tax implications. By working with experienced estate planning professionals, business owners can develop a comprehensive plan to safeguard their assets and legacy for future generations. As we wrap up Part 5 of our Asset Protection for Business Owners series, it's clear that employing a range of legal tools and strategies is vital for safeguarding your assets. By understanding and implementing structures like LLCs, various types of trusts, business entities, and comprehensive insurance coverage, you can effectively protect your wealth from potential risks and liabilities. Remember, each business is unique, and the right asset protection strategy should be tailored to your specific needs and circumstances. Consulting with legal and financial professionals is essential to ensure that your plan is robust and compliant with relevant laws and regulations. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into legal tools for asset protection. Stay tuned for the next video in our series, where we will continue to explore more strategies and best practices to help you secure your financial future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. We're here to help.